Vana has Argos and his double at heel. Let us move over to the edge before mounting, shall we? And that will allow Argos to catch the current rising up from below and give us a smooth ride over to the isle. Okay, here. Southeast. Okay, it's over there somewhere. So the isle I'm going to, I think, has an aether current, doesn't it? Let's see. Argos motions to his back with his muzzle. You've been given the go-ahead to hop on. Yes. Isn't this pleasant? Argos certainly seems to think so. Now, what was the name of that tree? Noah something. Noah Tophoron. Quite a striking specimen, is it not? The giant cherry blossom. Brace yourself for the landing. I wouldn't want you tumbling off at the last moment.
Quite a small place, lacking even the most basic equipment. The present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before?
The echo.
So you cannot control the power freely. Worry not. I shall assist you.
You're gonna give me the capability to use the echo at whim?
Come and stand before me. There are two ways to see the past. The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory. The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether. As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved. Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
All units fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars. Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles. End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness. Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
Neat, okay. So she's kind of like the link to all of them.
Yes. Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
I wonder what answers we will get.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there are bound to be vastly different from us. Diverse in form and culture. Possessed of unique ways of thinking. Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Utterly unlike... how?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No, I will think earnestly on them all. And I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence. Perhaps then our star will become a better place. Not only for man, but for all life. Meteon, though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet, learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps a flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
So, what is your opinion?
Hermes wouldn't wish for the final days. Hermes is a gentle soul, and yet couldn't say just by this moment alone. Is a gentle soul, and yet.
I understand. He is a gentle soul, and well-intentioned. Yet it does not take ill intent to beget ill. We must consider the possibility that something may have gone awry. Perhaps it was oversight, or simply an accident. In light of this, I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself. If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution. Then it is settled. Let us seek out our friend with all swiftness. 'Twould not do to let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
There are any number of places where Hermes might be in Elpis. But we could do worse than to look into Kittisis, Hyboria, the largest facility. It stands in Athos Boreas, the Northern Isle. I wonder, Dragonfire, for an institution which claims to studiously research every species destined for release into the world, did you not question how they find room for them all on so few islands? The answer lies with the Kittisis itself. I touched upon the practice before back at the archives, where a vast area is stitched together out of multiple conceptual spaces. The same holds true for the interior of this facility and its magically constructed environs. 'Tis there within those sprawling habitats that the chief oversees and most of Olympus overseas conducts the bulk of their work. Come, the simplest route is via the teleporter north of Potian Okias. Sweet. Now, sets up about one to the southeast, which means it's over there somewhere. We need to go back up there to continue on the story of this place. Okay. Don't you be hurting my mount, you rude bastard. Where am I going? Wrong way, of course. On the road to the next objective. So much going on here. Good God, there's a lot of quests here too. Holy shit. One, two, three, four. Okay, so you want me to use this thing. Take me... Yes. Am I finally at the top part? Yay! Okay, now let's check for that one that's supposed to be here somewhere. And then the last one is down at the bottom. Comes to the northwest. This way. Probably over by that building. There it is. You would be the last one up here. Ooh, sightseeing spot. Okay, current, show me. Sweet. Okay, so that current is done. That leaves one remaining. I believe it's just one. Let's double check. Yes, one remaining, and then the 5 quests. 4 of them down here, and whatever, and when we get the quest from the story. Good. The teleporter acknowledged you as my guest. You should now have the authority to use it as you wish. As for the way to Kittis, Iboria. We follow this path, then turn left at the crossroads. Okay. Follow the path, turn left. There you are. Ooh, it's a tall building. Here we are, the grandest research facility in Elpis. Hi, thank you for joining. And goodbye. Where is the button for it? There it is. I think. There it is. At least I know how to do that now. Here we are, the grandest research. Read that part already? Oops. Shoot, missed the next part. Hermes is at another facility, as we have just discovered. The two of you again. Yay! I want your company back. As much as you don't like whatever's become, I still want your company. You're still fun. Furthermore, we've confirmed that his studies into dynamics as well as his creations of Nedion were entirely private pursuits. No one else we spoke with appeared to possess the chief's depth of knowledge on the subject, and neither did we hear any tales of stolen research. Which means that if Hermes himself harbors no desire to bring down an apocalypse, then he might be recruited to help prevent one. Or so saith the illustrious Emexelk. According to your story, the 14 divined the connections between the celestial currents and the final days, but were never able to pinpoint the root cause of the calamity. With our people's greatest minds, not to mention Ithalodia's sharp eyes, committed to the pursuit of a solution, such an outcome seems inconceivable. The only possible explanation is if the nature of the chaos was so explicable that even we fail to perceive it. And what better fits that description than the invisible, intangible dynamis? Which in turn leads us to our next question. How did Hermes, in his role as Fandaniel, not recognize the subject of his own research? We must assume that he either knew and was able to help, or that he was otherwise prevented from identifying the cause in the first place. At this juncture, all we can do is speculate. To be clear, the Convocation does not tolerate acts of deception or malice. We are practice at preventing truth, or perceiving truth, and would have known had Fandaniel lied to us. Hermes has no conscious wish for the world to end. Of that I am certain. It seems there is more to the tale after all. We conducted an investigation of our own, you see. How comforting. We seem to have reached the exact same conclusions. I see no reason to delay further. 'Tis time we brought Hermes into the fold as it were. Thank you for understanding. Save your thanks. I did not say I believed your ridiculous story. But as Emexelk, I have a duty to examine any potential threats to our existence, no matter how ludicrous or personally offensive I may find it. Ithalodius is eager to find Hermes. I think the time for leisure exploration is past. If I might have a moment to adjust my vision. There he is. On the next aisle over, Median is with him. Hermes appears to be in the midst of an observational study, but I suggest we hurry over before they venture elsewhere. It's straight down the path and we can teleport to Misopius Eros from the device at the bottom of the slope. Okay, we're off to find Hermes and get the facts straight with him. Yes. Here we are on the next island. Let's do a quick check. Yeah, to the south. So it is way over there. Which is funny because I went there to check and I still didn't see it the first time. Huh. Oh well. I'll get it the next time. They are close by within the Hungering Garden. That would be the circular enclosure you see just ahead. Well then, Dragonfire, make yourself useful and bring Hermes out here to us. If I were to go, he would assume I was only there to press him on the Fandaniel matter. Of all of us present, you stand the best chance at convincing him to put aside his work for the moment. But the creation in there are not exactly. Then again, perhaps Dragonfire can handle them. She did survive a bout with Vena, after all. Off you go to find Hermes, but do be prepared to come to blows with the garden's denizens. Let's have a look at the area, get a nice visual view. Ooh. Play. Okay, let's play. I explode you. Back. Sweet. Just gonna get rid of that guy. Alrighty, awesome. So now we are looking for him in here somewhere. Timber! Be gone, foul creature. You don't belong here. Well, technically I don't belong here, but I'm here anyway. It's not gonna be here. Oh, come on. Cut that out. Okay, where are we going? There he is. I found him. Okay. Hello, Hermes. Dragonfire, what are you doing here? I thought you were keeping Hitholodius and MXL company. Ah, an important matter and unrelated to my decision on Fandaniel, you say? Then yes, I will come as soon as my work here is finished. It will not be long, I promise, but you should really wait outside the garden with the others. This is no place for an idle exploration. I can't help you? Make things faster? Fine, I'll go outside. So rude. Run around the edge. Find the entrance. Right over there. You spoke with Hermes then, and were briefly entangled with the denizens of the Hungering Garden as well. I see, or should I say, smell. I cannot speak for certain convocations members, but I, for one, am impressed with your fortitude. Well done indeed. Now that you've convinced Hermes to confer with us, let us pray that things will soon take a turn for the better. For as fascinating as it would be to meet the Amixelk who would create Amaranth in the depths of the ocean, I think it is best for all concerned if such tragic events never come to pass. Be it in our future or your past, assuming yours is not truly written in stone, naive hope that it is. MXL seems content to stay where he is. Hermes said he would not be long, yes? Then we shall wait here until he emerges. Yay, voice cutscene.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Yes, there is.
A matter of the utmost gravity, if one can suspend disbelief. Go on then. Tell him what you told us, who you are, and why you came.
final days.
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction. And none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes. I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom. And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter, on the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Even you, Vana. As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis. Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age. As you know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis. Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics. In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether. Thus are they susceptible to the influence of dynamis and its transformative potential. But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause. Though perhaps...
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source. A source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the selfsame negative emotions. Elsewise it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
The celestial currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere. According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested. If the inciting factor came from without Aetheris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
Greetings. Can you hear me? Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Oh boy.
I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Meteon. What is it?
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness. Connection established. Commencing status report. It hurts, it hurts! Make it stop. Please, make it stop.
Steady, Meteon. Steady.
So scared. So lonely. The pain. It's too much. Why? Why do we? They hurt. Hate. This is wrong. All wrong.
She's gone? But how?
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either. Not even a trace.
Stay away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
Are you all right? In your mind? No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
Of course. When communicating without words, Meteon also employs dynamis. That will explain why you were able to hear her, when we could not.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down. Hindered though we may be, let us split up and search as well.
It's the void. Same kind of eye thing happened with the light wardens, and now we're dealing with the with this whole thing where she's being taken over just like the people were. It's
Not quite.
it's something out in space though, from the sisters, and they encounter something, and that something is bringing death and destruction essentially.
Nope.
Okay, well, we'll find it. Fuck, this is so awesome. Holy shit. You calm your mind, your senses questioning for any hint of Meteon's presence. Oh, that's a creepy beast. Is that like a plant hydra? Lotus? But you failed to hear her voice. She must be elsewhere. Okay, let's keep going. There's a spot. Next to more plant hydras. You calm your mind, you sense questing for any hints of Meteon presence. But you fail to hear her voice. She must be elsewhere. God damn it. Find the right spot. I want more. Gonna make me go down here. Nope, it's above. Shit.
Caught up.
Caught up to where?
You.
Like, what do you mean? Like the cutscene I just watched?
Mm-hmm.
suspicious disturbance. You're calm. You calm your mind since questing. Okay, listening, see if we can find her. It seeps into my mind, our voices reporting. No, Hermes mustn't hear them. I have to run to hide. Median's anguished voice grows distant as the source seems to flee down the slope. That. You strain to catch even the faintest whisper, but fail to hear Median's voice. She must be elsewhere. Damn it. Oh, it's probably that one, maybe? Otherwise, it's the one over there. Okay, that's the right spot. Good. Greetings and salutations. Commencing report. Oh no, we can't tell them that we must run. Run far away. Oh, you little bugger. Please don't follow me. Median's anguished voice fades as you sense her climb to the top of the ridge. There.
I didn't disappear. I was here the whole time.
Yeah. You were hiding from everybody. You didn't want to tell the stream nothing. You just wanted to be a hidey.
I'm not letting them see me behind. Screw that. I'm going to get a Diet Coke.
Let's go. You can do it. Oh, you bugger. Spot right there where Zero's sitting. Okay, listening. Catch strain, but she's further in. There's a spot over here. What? Is that gonna be the right one? No, elsewhere. The last point is going to be right there by the tree. That. How did it come to this? Is this the reason we traveled to the stars? Why we sought out other life forms? Is this it? Is this the answer? No, it cannot be. It cannot be. Aliens, man, aliens! They're hurting her sisters and she doesn't know how to deal with it. Must be X-Death, Zero.
There you go.
X-Death from the void.
What the? Get.
You found a clown. It came out of the clown car. Came out of its clown car. It's probably not the right spotty. Or maybe. Nope, it's not the right spot. Dragged me into a battle and not even went to the right spot. Way to go. Probably. Oh, there's a spot to the left there. But I have some weird feeling it's further.
Top of the hill.
Top of the hill's too far and it's saying it's supposed to be lower.
There.
Well, I was looking at this one, but I didn't think it would be this one. But we'll find out in a second.
The next one will be up there.
No, it won't, because it's saying the arrow down below. It's that the hill is too high, so it's on this height.
Eventually, after multiple ones, it'll go up the hill.
There it is, over there by the tree. Right, you're horrible at hiding from things, aren't you?
I'm not really trying to hide
You
anything.
being a white mage, you should hide from everything.
These guys should just fuck off.
You can't tell a clown in a clown car to fuck off. That's only going to antagonize them more.
It started as a vagina, man. Oh, Katsu! Then up the hill.
Compelling report for dissemination to Hermes and all people in Etheres. Processing expedition data, preparing profiles on intelligent civilizations, formulating answers to the question, finalizing report. No Dragonfire, you mustn't listen. You ran away again, you little bugger.
Bitch.
This is getting a little bit of annoying. It's wrong, it's all wrong. Let me know the answer. Median's anguished voice flees towards the lake. You son of Median? Panicked and confused, which will make it all the more difficult to predict her movements. Hermes, what do you make of this situation? The media are linked to a single mind, a shared consciousness, which connects them across any distance. I suspect something has happened which disrupted its usual harmony. How might we access this shared consciousness of theirs? Much as you would approach any sentient being directly. In the media's case, that means speaking to any incarnation within physical reach. So unless we can track down Median, we have no means to communicate with them. No way of knowing what befell her sisters. No way to provide direction or guidance. Then we had best set our musings aside and concentrate on how we might find her. Okay, talk to you. Oh, my dear median, what did you witness out there that's frightened you so? Why do you seek to keep it from us? How terrible could it possibly be? Ithelodius has a suggestion. What?
Just this. I just got to the 6th zone.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Medians renders herself invisible by matching her etheric density to that of her surroundings, does she not? If so, could we not then disrupt her concealment with a surfeit of ether, much how MXL solidified your presence when first we met you? Don't be absurd. I can hardly channel either to a recipient whose whereabouts are hidden from me. Which is why we must all work together. Dragonfire will continue the search in the same manner as before, but this time with you in tow. Once she's a certain median's likely location, you will proceed to reveal our wayward familiar with a swift ethereal downpour. Very clever, and thankfully she has made herself easier to capture by fleeing towards Lethe. Assuming she is made visible, it should prove no great feat to herd her into a corner. Oh, I skipped a spot. Damn it. Myself and I will keep an eye on each other, and either to help coordinate our efforts, let us be about it. Well, it seems we are partnered for the time being. Let us return to where we last saw Median and pick up the trail from there. I'll keep myself in a state. Sweet! So now show me circles. I want to talk to him. Or are you going to be mean and not give me circles? Come on. We can't fly. Are my functions being restricted? Hide, yes. I just have to hide. Then where no one can find me. His anguished voice heats towards the water's edge. She went into the lake as if this wasn't tiresome enough. Well, at least that opens expanse should make her easier to find. We won't lose her this time. Sweet circle. Let's guess the water. We should be able to reach the bottom of this drop by climbing down the rock at the water's edge. Do not even think of dragging me over the falls, final days or no. If I end up drenched from head to toe, I swear I will feed you to our remora. Hey, go away. Is that the spot there where Zero is standing? Yes, it is. Zero's giving the stuff away. Oh, there's only one spot, it seems, anyway. Give me ambient noises so I know that it's a voice cutscene. Nope. Not here. I'm not here, please. By the rock, is she? Very well. I love that so much. What? Why can't I hide? There's no need to run, Median. We will hear your report, good or bad. There's no need to run. That's usually a bad response.
Fucking get her and give her a beat down.
We will hear your report, good or bad. Megafair, what are you saying? Everything is so faint. I'm sorry. I'm not strong enough to stay away. I'm begging you. Don't make me say it. It will break him. His poor, fragile heart. Now we have a chance. Once the others are in position, the two of us can herd her into the mist. Jesus.
Buddy, I gotta go back and get him.
You lost Buddy? Way to go. And I got a Remora, the thing that Emmett Silk said he wanted to feed me to. Well, they're finding somehow a way to help themselves. Okay. Down you go. Let's... Oh, wait. I want to mount. Gotta run there. While Amixelk is in tow, so I don't pull a zero. Give me a chance to get ahead. Oh, it's up the cliff.
I'm good at skipping cutscenes. You've been warned.
It's not a good thing, man. I'm missing out on this excellent, amazing story. It's absolutely, like, amazing. There's a circle. Gotta go to the circle before the spot. I have to. Is this teleporter not in use? It seems to have been left to the mercy of the elements. Either way, it bears no trace of Median's essence. We move on. Okay, now I'll touch the spot. There, I see her. Oh man, more chasing. God, what a pain in the butt. Will you stop, child, and just give me the damn story? I want to know more.
I didn't lose Buddy again, didn't I?
Are you running? Or catching him on trees and shit?
No, I keep accidentally fucking
Mounting up.
Mount. But if you run, he matches your speed. But I don't think I lost him because it gives you a message if you do. Oh,
That message?
Yeah. It just gives you he was caught on a tree. Yeah, because I went back, I couldn't find him.
She is running across the bridge. My... Wow. Yes, just bring her over here. Use your magics.
Aha!
Yes. Ah.
Give chase. We shall herd her into the shelter.
The expansion mount from last expansion.
Oh shit.
Stop it! I gotta know what's going on here first before I know what's going on there.
I hope they're just messing with me.
Please, Mission. We must speak.
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry. If someone can hear these words, then please. Please protect them. Protect them all. Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable. Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings. All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star. Results are as follows, in order of numerical code. Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected. Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified. Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities recovered. No extant life forms found, only their lingering essence. Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
They are all dead.
Octo. Star found in state of violent conflict. Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter. Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands, but determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteion?
I tasked her with asking what others live for. What gives their lives meaning.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed? To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so. But if Meteion finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
Meteon, enough! Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
Decapente. Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage. Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing answer to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteon back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Yes. Meteon. It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer is pain. Even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard. Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
Whoa, okay. What's going on?
What is the meaning of this?
You cannot take Meteon, not until she has finished her report. All else must wait.
You fool!
Okay, I still don't quite understand. Why, Hermes, why could you not leave well enough alone? Will these answers assuage the pain you feel when a creation is returned to the ether? As you never cast your accursed question to the distant star, you may have one day learned to be at peace upon this one.